Hey, look who just walked in the room, Maestro Fresh-West.
Yes.
Welcome back, man. It's been a while. You never joined us in this studio, have you?
First time in the studio.
First
Thanks
time.
for having me.
Welcome to our new digs. Actually, we got a new studio in a couple of weeks, but welcome to this
Thanks
studio.
for having me. Good to see you guys as usual.
So last week we discovered your new track called "I Know Your Mom."
That's correct. I know your mom.
Man,
Yeah.
awesome.
We were loving it.
Loving it, loving the beat, loving the lyrics, loving
Thank
the
you.
humor in it.
Thank you.
And we really got off on was it Lumpy?
Yes, your
Your
mom.
mom's oatmeal was lumpy.
Lumpy.
That's it.
but
That's
the
my
couch
favorite
is
line.
mad comfy.
That's right.
That's right.
So what's been going on with you?
Man, God
Where
is
have you
good.
been? Get us up to
Mice is
speed.
nice,
Yeah.
man. I got a new EP coming out called Compositions Volume 1. Really
Yeah.
excited about that.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of filming. A lot of, just expanding the brand, diversifying the portfolio,
Yeah.
doing a lot of shows. I got a joint coming up this Thursday. I got a show with Snoop coming up at the Joe Carter event. I got selected to perform at the Pan Am Games. 2 songs
Heard
on the
about
EP
that.
were written specifically for the Pan Am
Oh,
Games.
word! Wow.
And I know your mom. You know what I mean? It's just hip hop, man.
You,
It's
you
still-
you mentioned Snoop. It's funny. Melanie was talking about Snoop last week, and he was saying that how everyone nowadays sounds the same. Back in the day, everybody had a style.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
could differentiate between the different styles, and
Yeah.
you could attach yourself to a style. But he's like,
Yeah.
now everyone
Biting's
sounds
been
the
allowed.
same.
It's been acceptable
Yeah.
now. The genre when we came up, biting was unacceptable.
Yeah.
Now it's like we commend artists when they sound like other artists.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to, innovate.
Yeah.
We embrace people who assimilate, which is different from when we came up. It was important. That's
Yeah.
why I came up with the black tuxedo and all that.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Because I love Run DMC and just like everybody else, but I knew this is my lane. Let me create my own lane. That's
Yeah.
why Dream Warriors, they said my definition as opposed to letting people define them.
Absolutely.
That's
right.
the hip hop we know coming up.
So
Absolutely.
then, okay, saying that, how do you feel about today's hip hop then?
It's changed, man. This is the generation of the digital. I came up in the generation of the physical.
Right.
You can actually touch vinyl. You can
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah.
You want to touch the liner notes. You want to feel that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about having conversations over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People argue, having beef. Cats
Yes.
would let me know if they didn't like me.
Yeah.
Straight up
Yeah.
in Toronto.
Step to
Yeah.
you on the street.
Yeah, or whatever like that. I wouldn't have to worry about somebody blogging about it or
Right.
tweeting.
Or how
Right.
many
They-
likes you're getting on Instagram?
likes, you know what I'm saying? These YouTube views got you dudes
Yes.
fooled. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you prefer the new trend of music right now, or do you have nostalgia for the past?
I accept
Yeah.
evolution.
Yeah.
James Brown came out in the era when he came out in.
Yeah, man.
Michael Jackson came out in the era that he had. Michael Jackson was a dope artist. On top of that, he had a machine called MTV.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And that helped things transpire to the next level in terms of viewers and people listening to your music. So the machine is always, things evolve. Now, like when I came up, we didn't have internet. The first CD I ever held in my hand was my own.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
a vinyl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I was kind of insulted. What do you mean you're shrinking my compact disc?
Yeah.
I want some vinyl.
Right.
I got
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vinyl.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But at the same time, it was something that happened, and it was a shift.
Yeah.
That was happening.
Speaking of which, listen, if you don't know, you got to get some of Maestro's music in your collection. Symphony in Effect,
Yeah.
iconic Canadian album. That's the one that put you on the map.
Yeah.
Black Tie Affair, Built to Last.
God bless you, man.
And just some iconic tracks off of that,
Thank you.
iconic albums that really represent you. You were the voice, man. You were the voice of Toronto during the 90s and into the early 2000s. You were it.
Thank you.
You were it, and I
And what-
appreciate everything you've done.
With nostalgia
You know
of
what it's
it,
like?
but it's also
I'll give you a
like
good example. I love Eminem. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite MCs. And there's a lot of hip hop coming out of Detroit within the last, 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
What have you?
Yeah.
Jay Dilla, you know what I'm saying? Whoever. Like a lot of, even guys like now, Danny Brown, a lot of hip hop coming out of Detroit. But there was something back in the days called Motown. That was Detroit too as well.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing where it's like, you got your generation stuff happening, which is cool.
That's right.
But then our generation of
Yeah.
hip hop coming back in the 80s was dope.
That's
Yeah,
right.
man.
So I
good.
think that it's good. It's feel good music.
Yeah, yeah.
And I always tell artists, don't make records, make history.
What?
Do not make records.
Love it.
Make history. Anybody can make a record, especially nowadays with all this technological advancements, right? But when you make history, is when you do something and when you say something that resonates, that lasts the test of time, that people want to interview you a quarter of a century later.
Yeah.
And they're hearing your new joints on the radio and they want to call you in
Yes, man.
to have an interview. They
Yeah.
didn't grow up embracing the history of
That's
it.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Put it this way, if you're a jazz artist and you play trumpet and you're 16 or in your mid-20s, if you never heard of Miles Davis,
Yeah.
put down your trumpet. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you're from Toronto, right,
Yes.
and you never heard of me, and listen, I ain't Diddy, but I ain't doo-doo. Right? So if you from Toronto, you call yourself a MC, right?
Yes.
You never heard of me?
You better know
or heard
Maestro.
my stuff?
Yeah. Right.
Or the history when we came up, what Toronto was about when we came up?
Yeah.
Put down the mic for a minute and just, it's a part. If you want to grow, big up to Aubrey. Drake will tell you. Drake grew up listening to me, watching me. If not, he grew up watching the cats who grew up watching me. He's a student of hip hop.
Yeah.
Understand? The greatest teachers are the ones who are the greatest students.
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? So that's what's up. I just want to say this. I'm at the Capitol Theater. I got a little event happening, perform with a live band featuring Ivana Santilli. It's for a fundraiser for 3 to 6.
Yep.
That's the foundation. They're part of the MLSE, and it's a beautiful thing. They give a lot of things back to the community in Regent Park. It's called the
When
Regent
is that
Park
happening?
Gala. It's this Thursday.
This Thursday, okay.
So Backbones will definitely be sliding.
Nice.
So that's gonna be dope too as well. And the EP drops May 26th, man. Compositions Volume 1.
Thank you so much for joining us.
God bless.
Man.
Thanks for having me. You
Appreciate
guys are fun, man. You guys are fun.